contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the EWP Heavyweight Championship. Introducing first the challenger from Cleveland, Ohio, weighing 252 pounds, Tommy Mercer. And his opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, weighing 246 pounds. He is the current EWP Heavyweight Champion, the Wild Man, Jeff Anderson. Your referee, Spur. All right, fans, back to action, and what a tremendous contest we have here. The EWP Heavyweight Championship on the line with the champion, the Wild Man, Jeff Anderson, defending against the vastly popular Tommy Mercer.
Tommy Mercer has been on a meteoric rise since arriving here in EWP, and it's taking him no time to get to the very top, to get a title shot against the Wild Man, Jeff Anderson, our esteemed heavyweight champion.
Well, you have to be impressed with the victories that Tommy Mercer has racked up in the past few weeks. He's been in a kind of an ongoing feud with everybody knows Sean Schultz, but he's evidently come out on top in some of these matches at the live events, and he's garnered a heavyweight championship match, and these contracts for title matches are not passed out on a daily basis. You've got to earn them, Mac.
This is very true. Tommy's taking good care of himself. I don't know what his body fat ratio is, but it's not very much. He doesn't have the experience that Jeff has, but I believe he can match strength with Jeff like you saw right there.
Well, he's got the height advantage on Jeff Anderson and takes him down. He may have a strength advantage as well, as his muscles are rippling all over his body, but don't discount Jeff Anderson. He's been around for a number of years, and he's also been the heavyweight champion of this promotion for a number of months.
Jeff Anderson has so much experience, and also he will do whatever it takes to hold on to that EWP title.
Well, we saw that last week in his victory over the legend Rock and Roll Express Ricky Morton. He retained the championship in that match. Very carefully he retained that title because it was quickly going out of his grip there, and Tommy Mercer is looking to try to do the same thing, and he wants to take that championship home. He has made such an impression on the fans of EWP Pro Wrestling. Before the matches start, when I'm out about talking to the fans, the number one person they want to talk about is Tommy Mercer. Is Tommy Mercer here?
Tommy Mercer, heavens to Betsy. That's all I hear these days, but to his credit, he is on the roll. He is doing all the right things, making all the right moves. And, right now, in the ring with Jeff Anderson and in solid control.
Got him in a side headlock there. Don't think Jeff's going to give it up just yet. Sends him in and shoulder tackle and send him straight down. No match there.
Well, I happen to know that Jeff's kind of nursing what's almost going to be a cauliflower ear on that left ear, and Tommy was grinding away on it.
Fans, that's how wrestlers get that cauliflower ear. You see sometimes the wrestlers with their ears look like they're swelled up, swollen, and that's because of all the side headlocks and the punishment that they've taken to the side of their head. Tommy Mercer, he knows that. He's not been wrestling, as Max said, as many years as Jeff Anderson, but he certainly has a few years under his belt, and he's got all the momentum in the world, and that's an added advantage going in against the heavyweight champion.
I tell you, if you get in the ring with someone like the Wild Man, Jeff Anderson, say you're new to this sport, you're going to come out of this match learning something. No doubt about it.
Fans, if you haven't already, you need to get your calendars down, and you need to mark the first and third Thursday nights of each and every month, because we're going to be in Morristown, Tennessee at the National Guard Armory for big EWP live wrestling action. We'll be taping matches for television, but you quite honestly could see some matches at the show that night that will not be seen on TV. The only way to see those is to bet the live matches. Bell time is always 8 p.m. Doors open at 7, so you want to make sure you're there on the first and third Thursday nights in Morristown at the Armory right beside the Russellville Elementary School. Jeff Anderson's in bad shape. He's rolled out, and you can see he's holding his back as Tommy Mercer's punished that back with a barrage of moves here.
Well, Jeff right now, he's kind of taking a little breather. He's just going to try to stay out there as long as he can and beat the count in. He's not ashamed to jump in and jump out of there until he catches his wind.
No, that's a sign of a crafty veteran, knowing your way around the ring and knowing when to take a powder, so to speak, and go out of the ring, because he just gave himself a chance to regain some energy.
Oh, yeah, now he's fresh as a daisy, ready to roll. It's like a brand new inning here.
Tommy Mercer, as I mentioned, had been in a feud with Sean Schultz. Everybody knows, and he's not forgot about that, as we're going to see the main event today. And no doubt Sean backstage on the monitor.
Oh, yeah, trust me, that'll never end. It'll never end till one of them's pretty much in a wheelchair or retired.
Jeff Anderson now in control, got Tommy Mercer backed in the corner, shoots him in. Dazed and bewildered.
Tommy Mercer definitely getting under the skin of the wild man, Jeff Anderson. Jeff Anderson's starting to look frustrated.
Jeff Anderson asking for some time here. There's no timeouts, but wait a minute though. Let's watch Jeff Anderson very closely here. What's he doing?
He wins. That's all he does. He wins. He wins championship.
Yeah, but this again, fans, this looked like to me he was adjusting something. Maybe, I don't know if he's got some type of foreign object or, maybe floating around in that tape or so. Rake the eyes now, Tommy Mercer.
I would not believe that about Jeff Anderson. He's a good man. In fact, I know he filled out his census. Have you?
I've not even received one yet.
Jagger been smoking?
I don't know, but evidently it's not good. He's not seeing the same thing that we're watching. I think his monitor's on QVC or something. As Jeff Anderson now joined with the fans, and look at this, rolls him right up, 1, 2, and
oh my! We almost had a new champion right there.
Boy, he sure hit him with something more than a fist.
All right. Jeff Anderson now circling around. Look at this. Rakes the eyes with the sole of his wrestling boot there. The fans not liking what they see. The fans have been on his case since he came through the curtain before we went on the air.
They love him here. He's a hometown hero here. They love him. They're not saying boo. They're saying you. Like, you're great. You, Jeff Anderson. That's what they're saying.
You need to invest in some Q-tips and clean your ears out. We got the leg on the ropes there, and that broke the count. And Tommy Mercer evidently knew where he was at in the ring, but he's dazed and confused. He's taken quite a bit of punishment from the heavyweight champion. Jeff, I don't know what he was waiting for there, but he just paused for a moment, and now Tommy Mercer
jacked his jaw. Whoa.
That was a desperation move, Mac. Jeff Anderson grabbed hold of anything that he could, get a hold of and drop down, and luckily caught his chin, and Tommy Mercer. But wait a minute. What?
As I alluded to, he will do whatever it takes to win.
As I alluded to, I believe I just saw a chain or something that came out of the tights and very quickly went right back in there. Referee Spur did not see that.
A chain? Only thing I've seen is a chain of great wrestling holds. Whoa. Oh, Jeff, look out!
This is the second time that he got caught in that schoolboy, Mac, and
Jeff better learn.
One more second and we're going to have a new champion. If that happens again, I don't know that Anderson's going to be able to kick out of that.
Tommy's going to try to steady him up again because Jeff gets carried away sometimes.
I'll say this about Tommy Mercer. Gold is in his future. It's just a matter of time. He will be a champion. I just don't know if he can get past the wily veteran, Jeff Anderson. Jeff Anderson just clawing, holding on to that belt. For dear life, he'll do whatever it takes, as you see right now.
Drives the point of the elbow down into the bridge of the nose, maybe caught him in the mouth, loosened a few teeth there, goes back to join with the crowd. But, Jeff Anderson's in solid control here. Now, he's kind of worked on various parts of the body. He's now working on the leg. He'd worked on the head and neck at previous times. And now maybe he's pinpointed a target that hopefully will take him to the victory in this match.
Yeah, I think he's narrowing it down. He's just picking and choosing which part does he want to. Does he want to just dissect the man? I think he's going after the leg now.
If you take a man's legs out from under him, Mac, he cannot stand it. That's going to immobilize him for probably the remainder of the match.
Well, he's throwing a lot of body punches, too, which will take it out just like a professional boxer.
Yeah. Three-legged tables don't go for too much these days, folks.
All right, you are there. Tommy Mercer came running in, and he caught a powerful move there. Jeff Anderson, he's kind of limping. I don't know if that's from his back or maybe he's pulling a muscle in his leg, but uses those ropes to his advantage and comes down with a solid boot right to the middle of the chest.
Well, that showed a little bit of an inexperience for Tommy. Tommy hadn't been in the business a long time, but he's getting some very, very hard experience in there tonight.
I'll tell you why he's limping. Because he's been carrying this company on his back since day one. Jeff Anderson, the EWP heavyweight champion. That's why he's limping. His back hurts because he's carrying this company.
The EWP heavyweight champion just went into his tights again and pulled a chain out while you was over here going through your barrage. Just watch. Didn't see that either, did you?
No, I didn't. I was looking at that pretty girl over there.
I'm sure you were. Going to claim her. Is that what you're going to do? I don't think so. All right. All right, Jeff Anderson now pointed out to the crowd, but he's got something in mind here. Tommy Mercer reluctantly, I think, makes his way back up to his feet to kind of help there and comes down across the top rope, snaps that neck down across that cable.
You know, you were talking about Jeff Anderson using his surroundings to his advantage. Once again, doing that, the sign of an in-ring general.
Anderson rolls back in. Tommy Mercer obviously in trouble in this EWP Heavyweight Championship match, and when the gold is on the line, the last place you want to be is flat on your back. He has been pulled back up now. Anderson backs him into the corner and a stiff right hand into the midsection.
That's the body punches I was telling you about.
Powerful. Wait a minute.
Mercer's not going down. In fact, I think it's got him wanting more. He's fired up.
He connected full force with that clothesline, but Tommy Mercer took one step back and then regained his position. Look at that.
It's like he just flipped a switch on Mercer, and now, showing no mercy, met with the back elbow, throwing right hands. Jeff Anderson's in trouble, folks.
Shoots him into the side. Another big clothesline takes him down, and look, hooks the leg. Mac 1, 2. Well,
adrenaline's flowing now.
now
He got him. He
come back with a shot to the eyes, and again, you know, we talk about take a man's legs out from under. If you can't see, you really can't do much either. And, clocked him with a, was that a, now Mac,
You boxed. That was just a perfect right hand, wasn't it?
I think Jeff had a little help with that. I think Tommy was wrestling more than just Jeff.
Wrestling fans, the winner of the match, and still EWP Heavyweight Champion, the Wild Man, Jeff Anderson. Hold it, wait just a minute, fans. The referee has found a chain. He found the chain that was used. We've reversed the decision.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Oh, no.
Referee Spurs says that we're going to reverse the decision as a result of a disqualification using the chain.
He'll get the win. He won't get the belt, but he'll get the win.
Wrestling fans, the referee has reversed the decision due to a disqualification. The winner, Tommy Mercer. As the heavyweight championship belt goes flying one way and Jeff Anderson the other. Tommy Mercer's going to pick up the victory, but unfortunately for him,
Who's the champ? Jeff Anderson.
it all comes down to who takes the gold home. And on this edition of EWP Pro Wrestling, it's going to be the Wild Man, Jeff Anderson.
Say hello.